G'day everyone, Dylan from the Beta Network here, and in this video I'm going to help you answer the question, should you play Weird West? Weird West has 5 different stories interconnected by an overarching narrative that involves 5 different characters. The story begins with an unidentified person stuck in a room with 5 portraits, each portraying a different character. Suddenly, through what looks like dark magic, the character's consciousness is put into the body of a lady farmer who happens to be a retired bounty hunter. A drastic event occurs and chaos ensues. This is an exceptional story to kick off the game. It has twists and turns, loss, surprise reveals, everything to make it a captivating story. However, once completed, the story moves over to a new character as the main character's consciousness is put into a pigman. As already stated, there are 5 separate characters to play as. As the main character moves along, possessing another one of the 5 characters, they can go and recruit a previous character they have already possessed. Meaning, if you sought to make the bounty hunter an overpowered beast of a character, this can be incredibly beneficial when recruiting her while playing as the pigman. This is expertly done and just drives you to level each character up as much as possible. Before we continue, if you've enjoyed this review so far, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell, because we've got more reviews like this every single week. Now back to the review. The gameplay in Weird West is mostly fine, but can be quite finicky and annoying in places. Especially when it comes to playing on console, aiming in Weird West is incredibly frustrating. Trying to line up an enemy is super sensitive, meaning you also have to spend your time moving in each direction to help with your aim. What is immediately apparent is that aiming should be a lot easier on PC, as the line of sight and crosshairs should just follow where the mouse goes. Apart from this annoying aspect, Weird West is fantastic. I love the top-down aspect of the game and how it rewards players for investigating every possible location. Plus, Weird West caters to how you want to play the game. Want to stealth your way through? There are bushes to hide in and barriers to cover up behind to strategically take out each enemy. Want to go in guns blazing? There are countless crates with food and water barrels placed around each map to help with replenishing health. It just lets you solve the problems how you want. The most important aspect of the gameplay, however, is leveling up your character with abilities and perks. Abilities are specific for each character, meaning once you move from playing as the bounty hunter to the pigman, all are reset. These abilities help dramatically, from dealing elemental damage, to allowing for a silent shot, to being able to shoot everyone within a certain distance. Then there are the perks. However, what makes perks slightly better is that they are carried over from character to character, meaning you get to keep the perks you've already unlocked. This is possibly even more helpful, as you can get perks such as increased health, recruits dealing more damage, and doing increased damage to unaware enemies. My personal favourite. Obtaining both abilities and perks make the game so much easier. The world of Weird West looks fantastic, especially when it comes to the maps for each location. The art design for each town looks awesome, from the buildings to each character design, and there is just so much to discover. From wandering into each town and all of the random encounters, the world the developers have built here is incredibly deep and rewarding. Each new playable character expands the map a little more, allowing you to discover new locations and places that may just hold more precious items to upgrade your character. Not to mention, there are 7 different factions that you will run into with their own ambitions, moral code, and view on life. This amount of detail just shows how much effort was put in trying to make this world as deep and interesting as possible. So, should you play Weird West? Honestly, it depends, but I would say yes. The world the devs have created is immense and incredibly interesting, with so many side quests, extra missions, characters, and factions to discover. The stories are incredibly captivating and well written, and the game looks amazing. The only downside is that aiming is unnecessarily hard when playing on console, so if you wish to pick this title up, I would suggest picking it up on PC. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree with our review? What is your opinion on Weird West? And if you haven't already, head over to our website, thebetanetwork.net, for more gaming news and reviews.